It's the wonderful thing about movies. The wonderful thing about movies is that it's a suspension of disbelief. We're talking about a guy who can fly and shoot lasers out of his eyes. And so there are ways of doing it, but telling these stories is about your enjoyment. It's about my enjoyment. It's about enjoyment for the viewer. And so we could spend 4 hours of movie explaining why and how Clark comes back. But is that what you want to see? No, right. I mean, if I had billions and billions and billions of dollars and I could make 6 movies a year, all based on Superman, then yeah, we can go through that. It'd be like Game of Thrones.
The trilogy.
Can I borrow some money?
This one's gone off as well.
Hello?
There we go.
Where's the money?
Yeah. That's what my mother said. When I had a nice conversation, don't mention politics or money. We will work something out, absolutely. But it's a matter of making it interesting for you guys. We could spend an entire movie on it, but we're not going to, because there's more Superman stories to tell.
Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you are new. Make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the videos. So, is Henry Cavill still Superman? Now, this is a hot topic that no one's ever answered. There's a lot of people saying he's not Superman, and there's a lot of people saying he is Superman. And in their defense, and in Henry's defense, Warner Brothers Studios Pictures have never said he is Superman still, but they've never said he isn't Superman. Now, a lot of people seem to think that he's out because they're not moving forward on another Superman movie. Well, that really doesn't make any sense. That doesn't mean he's no longer Superman. So recently, in an interview with menshealth.com, Henry's speaking about his new role in The Witcher, but he's actually talking more about the Superman role, which is very interesting. So what is good, YouTube? Whilst you here, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I am giving away a PS4 Pro or an Xbox One X or a Nintendo Switch with any game that you want. All we got to do, the terms and conditions are, we've got to hit 100,000 subscribers so we get that plaque first. And then I will give that away. So, you know me, big Justice League fan from the comics, big Superman fan, big general fan on this channel. So, Henry Cavill is still Superman. Now, I did do a video saying The Rock confirmed Henry Cavill in the Black Adam 2021 movie, which he literally did. And now we get this article with Henry Cavill, backing up your boy War Stew, even though I've never met him, even though he lives fairly close to me. I've never really met him yet. So, The Witcher is coming out next month, and it's already been confirmed for season 2. That tells you that it's fire. Now, there's a lot of confrontation, there's a lot of debate saying now that he's playing the Witcher role, he can no longer do the Superman role. And your boy War Stew's been pumping out, Henry Cavill is Captain Britain. And I've read the comments, there's a few comments, 3 or 4, saying that Henry Cavill can't play Geralt, he can't play Superman, and he can't play Captain Britain all at the same time. He can, because, why? They don't shoot the Witcher project all year long. When they shoot a movie, it's generally 3 to 5 months. So he can literally do all these roles. And even if he is Captain Britain, as alleged reports are suggesting, they won't be filming that for at least 2 years anyway. So chill, guys, chill. But there is more evidence that he is Superman than he isn't. Now, I've been speaking to alleged insiders claiming they know absolutely everything under the sun. But when I ask for evidence, they can't give me it. They're like, you don't have evidence he is Superman. But I'm like, show me the evidence that he isn't. And that's it. So insiders to me are invalid unless they come to me with information. I've reached out to a bunch since this article came out. A lot of them are being vocal on Twitter, but none of them have any direct quotes or anything from Warner Bros. You will get quotes and stuff from The Wrap, Hollywood Reporter, Heroic Hollywood, them kind of publications. But still, even when the whole debate over a year ago now, when everyone was saying Henry Cavill is out as Superman, what, just because he didn't want to do a literal 10-second canteen scene in the Shazam movie? That does not mean he's out. So let's break down what has actually happened. So in a recent interview with Men's Health, as we said earlier, Henry is saying this, and I'm literally quoting him, but it's worth noticing that the headline for this article is, Henry Cavill is still Superman. Now, this is not my headline, right? I'm going to use that in the title, but this is coming from a direct article. I will leave it in the link down below. So let's go over this. The cape is in the closet. Cavill says, it's still mine. ... I've not given up the role. Full stop. There's a lot I have to give for Superman. Yet. Full stop. A lot of storytelling to do. A lot of real, quote, comma, true depth to the honesty of the character. I want to get into it. I want to reflect the comic books. That's important to me. There's a lot of justice to be done for Superman. Now, here is the byline. Here is the massive punchline. The status is, you'll see. You'll see. And everyone's saying, well, Henry can't say this because he's not Warner Bros. He's not J.J. Abrams. Okay, we don't know what's going on with Warner Bros. Warner Bros. Is in disarray at the moment. As we know, the Joker movie hit $1 billion. Yet for some reason, if you go by insiders and you go by other stories, they want to focus on the Supergirl movie. But they've been saying that for 2 years, and there is no progression. There's no new announcement that there's going to be a Supergirl movie. Batman 2021, Black Adam movie. Now, this is where I step in. Now, in a recent video I got some criticism saying The Rock never said that Black Adam was going to be in the movie with Superman. Well, he kind of did. So, Boss Logic posted an image of Henry Cavill's Superman destroying Black Adam, as they are. They have a big rivalry in the comics, so to speak. And he commissioned Boss Logic saying, I want you to draw a picture of me just being destroyed by Superman. Now, this was in 2018 before this movie was confirmed, but The Rock's been speaking about this movie for at least 5 years. So this is where the evidence matches up with this, literally coming out a few days after. So Dani Garcia, who is The Rock's ex-wife, interesting, I know. She is The Rock's manager, interesting, I know. She's also Henry Cavill's manager, interesting, I know. And then you got to factor in the fact that people say he is playing The Witcher, yet he's openly, publicly talking about Superman that he wants to do it. He knows this Witcher role is not going to last forever. It's probably going to get 5 to 6 seasons. It's going to be fire. It's going to be like Game of Thrones level, probably better because let's be honest, last season of Game of Thrones wasn't very good. So you've got The Rock making a movie, Black Adam, and you've also got his manager involved with the movie, Dani Garcia. Okay, now you know where I'm going with this. Then you go back to the meeting where The Rock and Henry Cavill were drinking, was it tequila? I can't remember. They were drinking some kind of spirit, And that was them literally talking about the two people going head to head. Now we know that Superman isn't going to be the villain of the Black Adam movie. That's pretty much unofficially confirmed to be Hawkman, as a recent source has said that, and I do believe that because they were talking about it 1 week before. Umberto was talking about it 1 week before the story broke that Black Adam was going to get official release date. Now, The Rock did say about a month ago now that they were starting shooting next July, and for some reason, no one picked this up. He tweeted it on his Twitter account, verified official account, and no one picked up. So I believe there is so much evidence out there to suggest that Henry Cavill is Captain Britain, he is Superman, and he is going to be the Witcher main star for as long as the TV show does well. But it is interesting how they've already renewed the TV show without having any ratings, without having any downloads, without the show even coming out yet. So it must be that good that they've already started doing that. But what is interesting is the Lord of the Rings TV show on Amazon Prime, they're 2 episodes in, and that's been renewed for season 2. So just because it's been renewed already doesn't instantly mean it's going to be a success. So Henry Cavill is still Superman. Now this is, I don't know if it's trending on Twitter, but it is getting a lot of traction on Twitter from people I follow. I don't really follow many people, but everyone's talking about the fact that Henry Cavill isn't Superman, but there's no validity, there's no evidence that he isn't. So it's interesting, and I'm going to keep preaching that Henry Cavill is Superman until we get some substantial evidence that he isn't. So he says, you'll see. Now, what does you'll see mean? It means you will see, I'm going to show you. So he knows something that he doesn't. No insiders know nothing. Insiders don't know more than what he knows, He could be very well having a cameo role inside the Black Adam movie, but no one knows. The funny thing is, when an insider is wrong, they will not state it. But when they are right, they will scream everywhere that they are right. So, you know, in my opinion, Henry Cavill is Superman. He's the greatest Superman we're ever going to have. And it is cool that Crisis on Infinite Earth is going to have their variations of Superman. But without Henry Cavill in it, is it really Superman? I know Tom Welling variation, Tyler Hoechlin, and they're getting their own show on the the Arrowverse. And also, we are having Brandon Routh, who is the 2006 movie variation. I think it was 2006. The Kingdom Come version of it. So it's going to be cool. Superman is around. But what is interesting is they don't seem bothered with Superman, yet Henry keeps publicly talking about it. Now, we did a video a while back where we used DC World, who is a website. DC World, check it out. I sat with him to watch the Justice League movie before that came out. Released the Snyder Cut. And he went to Ace Comic-Con, and Henry Cavill did a talk there where he was so freaking passionate about it. I am going to tag that into the start of the video, just to back up, he's so passionate. Now, a lot of the talk online is, Henry can be so passionate, but that doesn't mean anything. Well, it really does mean something. If you're passionate about a role, you can get the role. You really can. So to play the Jarrett character, Henry beat out... There was 207 people up for this role. This article says, the actor swaps his Superman cape for a leather armor in this month's Netflix epic The Witcher. In a role he won by beating out 207 other guys. It's not the first, or probably the last time, the self-described chubby kid has crushed the odds. So it's interesting. So Henry Cavill is still Superman, and to me, Henry Cavill is confirming he's still Superman by saying, you'll see. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. I did post a video today about the potential of Marvel doing a movie with DC called Marvel vs. DC. James Gunn seems to believe there's some validity in it. Personally, I think we are 40 years away from it. We're all going to be really old by the time this movie comes out. I think we're at least 30, 40 years away from it ever coming out. But the potential is there. And as I said, guys, I'm going to use the small platform I have to talk about topic points that I want to talk about. So hopefully you guys can get involved with that. I will leave the video in the card somewhere in this video. But thank you so much, guys. Recently, you've been showing a lot of love. The comment section's I'm getting a lot more comments, the likes, the dislikes. The engagement on the videos has been going up. So let's keep this going. And also, release the Snyder Cut. And also, release the Snyder Cut was a few days ago. Now, Henry comes out talking about Superman. He hasn't directly said release the Snyder Cut like Gal Gadot did, like Ben Affleck did, like Ray Fisher did, like Jason Momoa did, etc. And also like the Shang-Chi star came out, Chris Hemsworth, etc. like Gal Gadot's post, which generally means they support it. But it is looking good for DC. So I'm going to keep saying Henry Cavill is going to play a multitude of roles until I'm debunked or anything. So like always, guys, if you want to have a discussion down below, cool. Let's have a discussion, but keep it friendly, okay? There's no need to troll anyone. Let's have a friendly conversation. And I'm not like many of the creators. I will go down in the comment section and I will talk to you. But if you really want to talk to me about anything, just reach out to me on my Instagram, which is at Warshoe on Instagram or at WWarshoe on Twitter. And like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. Make sure to check out warshoe.com, Warshoe on Facebook, and the Warshoe DC Marvel fan page on there. The Facebook group, I guess you could say it's called. And I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch ya later.